Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Call for SMEs webinar, so devoted to the challenges and solutions from the Slovenian region. So thank you very much to everyone for joining us today. My name is Maria Bernabé. I work as a project manager at Biomed, the coordinator of the HealthChain project. And today we will be together with the representative from the healthcare organization, the Slovenian healthcare organization, and the two leading SMEs that have already proposed the digital solution to address the two challenges identified by the Slovenian hospital. So let me give you some housekeeping rules for this webinar. So as you can see, this session is being recorded. It will be available on our HealthChain website 1 2 days after this session. So you will be able to catch up a webinar replay after this session. All the participants are now muted, and you will have the chance to send us your question. You can type them in the Q&A box that you will find in the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen. So feel free to send us your main question, thoughts, and concerns that you may have, and we will be addressing them at the end of the presentation. So first of all, I want to introduce you the HealthChain project at a glance and the main aspects of the open call for SMEs, as well as the next step you have to take into account to apply to this open call. So the HealthChain project in an nutshell. So what is HealthChain? HealthChain is a new innovative model that we are implementing to change the work already done in the healthcare system, and it is based on an ecosystem approach where the stakeholders involved have a stake in the process, and they are working on a demand-driven approach. This means that the healthcare organization from the HealthChain project are identifying a solution. So they are identifying those problems that they have at the hospital, and challenging the supply side to co-create solutions that cover these challenges. So this is why we are launching this call, because we want to challenge SMEs to co-create and pilot innovative solutions to address the challenges already identified by the health organization. And finally, if these solutions are successful, we are committed to adopt them beyond the project. So the aim of the HealthChain project is to increase the capacity of the healthcare organization to innovate, and this will result in digital solution with a higher success rate because the solution are co-developed side by side. And this will also increase and speed up the internalization processes of companies. So this means that they will be able to, so they will scale up the solution, and they will be commercialized if they are successful beyond the project. So we have now 10 regional ecosystem in HealthChain. So at the very beginning, we started with the 5 funding regions, and now we have onboarded a new 5 mirror regions so they call them as mirror region because they are trying to replicate the model that we have implementing in HealthChain. So they will replicate this HealthChain model to increase the capacity of the regional innovation, so the innovation in the regional ecosystem in this emerging region. So they will be able to participate in global value chains based on this new innovative model in the healthcare sector. When it comes to the open call, as I mentioned, so we will select and support in total 10 follower SMEs, so 10 solvers, to complement the expertise of the 10 leading SMEs that we have already in the projects. and they will be jointly co-creating the innovative solution to meet the specific challenges that the health organization have already identified. So if you are selected and awarded, you will be able to jointly co-create and pilot the digital solution with the leading SME for the challenge already identified by the health organization. You will also access funding up to 50k euros equity free. So this is the grant amount you will receive. And you will get expert support as well on business modeling, on markets, insights, and access to networks and resources in the project. You will network with other SMEs and organizations in the projects and the consortium, and you will have the chance to explore opportunities for upcoming endeavors. And last but not least, you will get the opportunity to work in an international partnership because you will be working with the healthcare organization from another region and the leading SMEs from the region that the healthcare, from the country in which where the healthcare organization is located. So the overview of this call, so the main aspect you have to take into account is that the open call will be open until the 5th of August. So you will have now more than one more to prepare your proposal and apply to this call, to the challenges, to the Slovenian challenges in that case. You will get, as I mentioned before, up to 50k per SME. And we will be selecting the 10 SMEs, so one per challenge. In that case, for the Slovenian, the Western Slovenian region, we are looking for 2 SMEs because the Slovenian hospital has identified 2 challenges. So now we are looking for 2 SMEs, one per challenge. So they will be also, we have called them follower SMEs because we already have the leading SMEs that have proposed the solution. So when it comes to the eligibility criteria, so who can apply to this call? So we are looking for SMEs. So in terms of the typology of the organization, they must be small and medium-sized enterprises, so SMEs. So we are the organization such as research centers and foundations are not eligible to apply. So only SMEs are eligible to apply to this open call. And when it comes to the geographical criterion, so we are looking for SMEs legally established within regions that are already part of the HealthChain project. So this means that they must be legally established in one of the following regions that you are seeing in this slide. So all HealthChain regions except Western Slovenian are eligible to apply to this code. So we are looking for SMEs from at least one of these regions, except the Western Slovenia, because the Western Slovenia region is the region where the healthcare organization, the Slovenian hospital, is located. So these are the eligible region, but you can have a close look at the guidelines for applicants, and you will get further information on this criterion. But these are the regions eligible to apply. And how to apply? So instead of the application, so first of all, you have to read the guidelines for applicants. So they are available on the HealthChain website. So you just have to download the document. You will find them, the open call rules. So all the rules and processes are well described there. So please have a look at it. And then once you are fully aware of the call, you have to fill in the proposal template that is also available on the website. So download the proposal template, fill in all the fields you are required to, and then you will have to convert this document, that is our document, in PDF to be submitted via the F6S platform. So then you will have to register to this platform, complete the required fields, and upload the proposal in PDF. So it's a quite simple process. When it comes to the obligation of the follower SMEs, so you will have to submit 3 deliverables together with the leading SMEs. So the first deliverable is the cooperation agreement and pilot action plan that will be submitted in October 2024. So in this deliverable, you will have to report the objective activities, calendar, and resources for testing for the pilot and the cooperation and pilot phase for the innovative solution before its implementation. So you will describe there all the activities you will be performing during the 12 months of the co-creation. Then you will have to submit the interim report on co-creation and pilot deployment in March 2025. And in this report, you will have to outline the implementation of the activities mentioned in the first deliverable. And finally, you will have to submit the final report on the co-creation and pilot deployment in September 2025. So this report will present the overview of the whole implementation of the activities. Regarding the financial support for the follower SME, so if you are selected, you will get the 50 euros. So the first deliverable is not linked to payment. So you will receive the first part of the budget in the submission of the second deliverable. So when you submit the interim report, if it is accepted, you will receive the 25,000 euros in May 2025. And then you will receive the second part of the budget after the submission of the final report. So if this deliverable 1.3 is accepted, you will get the second part of the budget. And what happens if you have any question regarding this open call or the challenges? So we have the FCCS blog, so you can access this page and send us the question, thoughts, and main concern you may have, and we will be more than happy to solve your doubts and reply to your question. So please send us all the questions through this channel, and we will address them as soon as possible. And last but not least, we arranged an informative webinar on this call on June 18. So you can now have the opportunity to catch up on the webinar replay. So it is also available in our website. So please go through it and get further details on this call. And finally, the next steps. So please read carefully the guidelines for applicants, so all the documents that you will find in the HealthChain website. Then, if you have any question, please send them through this FCCS blog that we have prepared for you. And then fill in the proposal following the template that we have already provided you. And finally, submit via the FCCS platform the proposal in PDF before the 5th of August. And now that's all from my side. And now I want to give the floor to Fran, the representative from the Slovenian hospital. So Fran, is over to you. You can start introducing the hospital. So thank you, Fran.
Yes, Maria, thank you. Very welcome from Slovenia, from Ljubljana city. I would like to represent briefly our hospital. Next slide, please. Next. Okay. A short brief about our hospital. We are a small hospital located in the center of Ljubljana. We were established in 1997. We are a surgical hospital. We perform orthopedic and abdominal surgery operations. Unfortunately, number here is too high because the real number is 5,000, not 7,000 surgical procedure performed per year. We have 77 employers. 20 of them are doctors, most of them, of course, surgeons. We also perform outpatient work, and about 1/10 of these 5,000 surgical procedure is endoprothetic surgery. And of course, we would like to do everything that our patients are satisfied, that the procedure are safe and quality performed. And next slide, please. And of course, we have challenges, and the first challenge is HIPRO, HIPE surgery patient reported outcome. As I mentioned, almost 500 endoprothetic surgeries performed. Half of them is hip surgery, and the other half is knee surgery. Where we have a challenge, how to improve patient safety and, of course, empowerment the patient after fast-tracking hip surgery. We know that before, I don't know, few years ago, the average time for hospital stay after this surgery is 7 or even more days. But now we go to lower these numbers so that the average time for after hip surgery is in our hospital now is a little bit more than 2 days. And because of all this, we must change our work. And of course, we try to, with our IT partner, we already developed user-friendly application which improves safety of patient after this fast-track hip surgery, and also facilitates empowerment of patient. We have also the communication between the surgeon and the patient, which is based on mobile phones. We already started with our pilot study. We have 20 patients included, and they will be operated. The first operation will be performed in next week. What this our application involved? We have we create a personal medical card before the surgery, so that each patient has his own medicine card, and of course after the surgery we will complete it. The patient will report for 14 days after the surgery about the pain level and body temperature, because we would like to be sure that everything is okay, that the painkillers are enough, and of course that there is no sign of infection. Of course, all medical documentation which is relevant for operation will be in this application, so that different health staff could check this medical documentation. And of course, remote consultation with medical personnel, mostly of them, of course, with surgeon, will be enabled. And this for looking forward for our work, the reporting quality of life with the questionnaire, which is mentioned here, before surgery, after 14 days, and 3 months after the surgery will be also performed. This application will remember the patient, that he will check this questionnaire, and of course to report about his quality of life. Most of them will report by, of course, by mobile phones. And that's all for me for this challenge.
Thank you, Franz. So
over to you, Valentino, so you can present the solution to address the challenge already presented by Franz. So over to you.
thank you. So to answer to this challenge one, the ZLNAP provides the solution called Mobile Care Plus, which is enhancing the post-operation resilience in fast-track hip surgery. So if you can go to the next slide. So what Mobile Care Plus does is, it is mobile-based application, which includes the pictograms, which intends to improve the safety of the patient after the fast-track hip surgery, and also to empower the patients in their communication with the surgeon. Now, we have 5 main components of the Mobile Care Plus, which are, the first one is the mobile app for patients, both for Android and iOS. The mobile app is the interface between the patient and the rest of the system. It features a chatbot companion, guides user through their post-operative journey. It also facilitates automated follow-ups and collects valuable patient reported outcomes through the questionnaires. Also, the app prioritized user friendliness with the aforementioned pictograms, and it allows multi-device access and customizable communication templates. The second part is the HealthChain big data infrastructure. So this is the system based on HealthChain standard, support standard. It stores the electronic health records as a resources, which then ensure the seamless data flow between the mobile app and the hospital system, and also provides the way to aggregate patient data and provide insightful analytics. The third component is the user interface for clinicians. This component, it's an interface for clinicians where they can see and access the patient data and analytics in real time. Of course, the next component, which is really crucial, is the privacy and security. The component which will deal with authentication and authorization for the whole system. And on the end, the last component is the large language model pipeline for patient-reported outcome collection, which supports English and Slovenian language. So if you can go to the next slide. So these are the requirements that are covered by ZenLab as a leading SME regarding the design, to do the studies, the HealthChain routines, digital interventions, and the platform requirements, and to do the conceptual architecture. Also, the backend functionalities, the backend system, which seamlessly integrate into clinical routine. Then the co-creation and real-world evaluation of the Mobile Care Plus solution. And on the end, the technical and administrative coordination and monitoring of the KPIs. And next slide. Yeah. So now the work that has to be done by the follower SME. In short, it's basically to support all the mentioned tasks that ZenLab is doing, to jointly set up the co-creation methodology and logical and functional requirements and the conceptual architecture. Then to focus in the development of the app for the patients. based on the functionalities developed by ZenLab. Then also regarding the application to integrate the smart band functionalities, supporting both operating systems. Then focus on the development of a backend for physicians' data access, which includes using the CDS hooks for the FHIR, and also the whole care workflow, which includes the messages, alerts, activities, and medication, and also communication with the chatbot and messages to the surgeons. Of course, work on the security and privacy mechanisms. Then to focus on the co-creation and real-world evaluation of the mobile care, as mentioned before, and on the end, the implementation of the dissemination and communication strategy aligned with the HealthChain consortium. And that's it from my side. I leave floor back to Maria.
Excellent, Valentino. Thank you
you.
very much for these insightful introductions of the solution you have proposed to meet the challenge and the work that the follower SME will be performing. So now let's move to the second challenge, to the MEPRO challenge. So Fran, is over to you again.
Thank you, Maria. Yes, and of course, after hip surgery, not only physical status and complications which were performed after this physical status, also the mental distress is a big challenge for us. Because the mental distress in this context, levels of mental, physical, and emotional distress can be high before and also after the surgery. In this context, common causes of stress include anything that results in pain, including illness and post-surgical complication. And we will take very big alarm or sign that patient has medical problem after discharging from hospital to home. And most of our patients are elderly patients. And this patient have very many reasons to not speak about medical problems with family, relatives, or physicians. And for us is detecting of this mental distress in this context may be sign or indicator of medical condition, and the first alert that requires detailed medical evaluation. We know that some screening systems are performed, and with digital solution, we would like to be as fast as possible to detect this mental distress, and of course to help our patient also in this part, not only on physical part. Okay. Maria, I give you back.
Thank you, Fran. Yeah, you can move to the next part. So Arton from Dita. So now it's over to you to present the solution that you as IT company has already proposed to meet the challenge from the Slovenian hospital.
Hi everybody. Hello to all. Zdrav vsem. So our response to this challenge was to somehow try to put together a lot of let's say beyond the state of the art of the technology, from artificial intelligence and machine learning, into a simple mobile phone application that is capable of doing self-assessments for mental distress of patients. So after, let's say, post-surgery or even before the surgery, it is needed. So this solution is combined by three main components. First one is patient app. Second one is, of course, the clinician app. And the third one is the infrastructure behind it. So with patient app, that is also the most important component, and why we are searching for help in with this goal, is planned to be designed as a user-friendly interface that presents data in digestible way, and it tries to track mood swings and well-beings in the rehabilitation process of the patient. So, like I said, this component, the patient app, has to include some main components or features. Let's say the first one would be some kind of e-consent, day-to-day diary, care plan, and of course some way of exchanging messages between patient and doctor to have an extra communication channel. Also, it should support a bank for mental health information, and a virtual assistant that provides personalized support, and it's also an extracting agent for the patient. The second one is also a logical one. We were calling it mClinician app. It doesn't have to be an app as an app. It can also be a web-based solution. It mainly aids clinicians in their decision making and optimizing physical visits, and it's somehow can also present data and the collected information in real time. So the third component, and the brain and the heart of the system, is really microservice-based infrastructure that is behind everything. I won't go in details with this because it has no really big importance to the following SMEs, because it will be entirely done by us as a leading SME. Next one. Like I said, we'll be covering quite a lot of things as a leading SME here, starting with project management and awareness and impact building. So we are quite experienced in this area, and we can take a lot of burden away from the following SMEs. We'll be also doing the requirements and design of the study protocols. The help of the following SME is welcomed, but it's not crucial. Beside the requirements needed for the patient app, we'll take care for the platform development, the entire multimodal sensor network and data model for capturing features. We will prepare the reference platform architecture and all open API specifications. We'll align with the relevant models and everything. We will do the risk assessment model supporting, and of course, we will be organizing and deploying the and operating the living labs, meaning that we will do the co-creation, evaluation, and demonstration in real world conditions. So the next one, please. Work to be done by the follower SME. And when we were designing the development of this solution, we wanted to differentiate things in a very simple way. So even to avoid further IPR issues in the future. So we are developing the system, and the following SME should really develop the front. To summarize, the entire work needed to be done by follower SMEs is, like I said, the application for physicians. It can be a backend portal written in any simple web browser language. The main functionalities will be already supported by the system, but the feel, the look, and the vibe should be done based on the physician requirements. The most important thing is the patient application development, patient application app development, and for this we need a team of experienced developers that in past have been working in development of iOS and Android applications and have the knowledge with the, let's say, integrations with the third-party devices that are most common on the market at the moment. We will take care, the follower SME will help us to jointly integrate data and security assurance mechanisms. By the idea of the project has to work with us in joint co-creation methodology, having interviews with patients and also physicians. Of course, support with their part the deployment and with the operation of living labs, help us with the community engagement, support the joint pilot rollout, and co-evaluate pilots and getting feedbacks of achieved KPIs from the testing phase. That will be in last 3 months, I think.
Excellent, Anton. Thank you very much for going through the Compass solution, as well as the expected work to be performed by the follower SME that you are looking for to jointly co-create and pilot this digital solution. So, as I mentioned in my presentation at the very beginning, so just let me do a quick reminder and insist you again that it's key that you read the call for SMEs document. So in which in this document you will find all the information and details regarding the call rules and the process of the open call. So please have a look at it and get further information and details about this call. And in case you have any questions, so again, please contact us through the channels you can find in this slide. So the main channel is the EPSIS blog, where you can type your question and we will answer them. So please feel free to send us all the doubts that you may have. And then don't forget to complete the proposal template. So you have to fill in all the fields you are required to, and then upload it through the EPSIS platform before the 5th of August. So you will have to convert the document in PDF and upload on this platform, and also complete some required fields, so some mandatory fields that you have to complete regarding your name, company, and so on. So it's a simple process that you have to follow. Yeah, so now we have time for the Q&A session. So we have, let me check if we have received any questions through the Q&A box, but we have not received any questions so far. But now it's time for questions. So please, if you have as an attendee, as a potential applicant, if you have any doubts, it's the time to solve and address the question you may have. And if not, I don't know if Frank, as representative from the Slovenian hospital, or the leading SMEs representative, Valentino and Arton, do you want to add anything else that you consider key for the follower SMEs to apply to this call? So some details that you want to remind or reinforce. I don't know if you want to say anything else.
I only forgot to mention one thing.
Yep.
I think I had it written in my slides. We are doing we are supporting we are supporting Android and also iOS with our applications. So the distribution system of iOS is quite complex, and we need developers to be certified for iOS distributions. This should be for sure an inclusion criteria.
Okay, so from the follower SME, you need this profile, or this requirement, so they have to comply this requirement.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for sharing this aspect. So I think that it's important. And Frank, yeah.
I'm very satisfied that we started with our pilot, and we look forward for the result of this application. So maybe in 1 month we will see how it will go with this application for HIPRO, for first challenge.
Okay. Perfect. Anything else, Valentino? So I think that so we have received a question from Marco. So just one quick question. This funding is planned as subcontracted. We have to declare personal and material costs according to original. Marco, you don't have to claim the cost, so it's a grant amount, and you don't have to justify the cost. So it's so it's 50k, up to 50k euros, and you will you don't have to justify personal cost and nothing else. So you just you don't have to claim any cost. So it's a grant amount, and it will be reimbursed 100% by the European Commission. So hope this answer. So I have answered the question. If not, just let me know. So any other question? Valentino, do you want to mention anything related to the mobile care class solution?
I think everything is documented.
Everything is covered.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if there is no further questions, so I think that we can close the session here, and you will receive the follow-up email. So as attendee, you will receive the link to the webinar replays in case you want to catch up this webinar session. Also the presentation and all details and the link to the website as well, where you will find all the documentation kit you need to apply to this open call for SMEs. So thank you very much to the presenters and the attendees. So thanks a lot for joining us today to this HealthChain call for SMEs Slovenian webinar. And we are looking forward to receive your proposal, to see you applying to the call. So if you have any question, please reach out us through the FCSS blog, and we will be answering your question as soon as we are able to. So thank you very much to everybody, and see you soon.
and good day.
Bye, Fran, Arthur Valentino. Bye.
Okay, bye.